Hi, I'm Sarah Snyder, and this is my audience for the persuasive speech.
This is Brooklyn. I'm Daryl Berg.
I'm Kathy Snyder.
I'm Kathy Berg.
The victory of homeschooled 13-year-old Rebecca Selfin in 1997, National Spelling Bee brought new attention to the growing phenomenon of homeschooling. Dissatisfied with the performance of government-run schools, more and more American families have begun teaching their children at home. Estimates of the number of homeschooled children vary widely. The best estimate is 500,000 to 750,000. But some estimates range up to 1.23 million. All observers agree that the number has grown rapidly over the past 15 years. Today, I would like to make you aware of the negative effects that parents impose on their child and themselves by choosing homeschooling as an alternative for public schooling. The information used in my speech today comes from several sources: the internet and personal interviews. The internet sources are homeschoolcurriculum.org, Cato Institute, easingarticles.com, yourhomeschoolingresource.com, Alexandria City Public Schools, and Life 123 Alpha Answers at the Speed of Life. Homeschooling does not provide the necessary structure or balance to prepare children for real-life situations. Let's begin by looking at some of these negative facts. It is a fact that children develop socially and emotionally according to their surroundings. Thus, the child who has been homeschooled is more likely to be withdrawn and shy. This lack of sociability will hinder them all of their lives. For example, when they go to a job interview and they have to talk to the boss or manager or someone of high authority, they need to have good communication skills. Or for another example, if they went to apply for a scholarship and they got a call back and had to go in front of a board of trustees or something in order to prove that they are the ones that should accept it. While socialization factors are important, one cannot deny that without proper education, students will be limited in what they can choose as a career. Homeschooled children's parents cannot provide the same proper academic stability. As you can understand from these facts, homeschooling is a form of education that hinders your child from succeeding to their full potential. However, all of these hindrances can be prevented by making one simple decision for your child when they reach the age of schooling. First, you must find a school district that you believe has the qualities that will meet your expectations. Then you simply enroll your child in your public school of choice. Imagine years down the road, your child still sitting on your couch, eating everything out of your house and home. They have not had a job in a while, and they decided not to go to college, probably because they are mentally or socially inept. Or maybe, perhaps, they thought that home was going to be the place they wanted to be the rest of their life because that's all they've ever known. The consequences later in life for homeschooled children are numerous. I encourage all of you to take a second look at homeschooling and see that it is not in your child's best interest. As mentioned previously, public school is the better choice. To enroll in public school, basically all you need is proof of residency. This may take 10 minutes to a couple hours, depending on how prepared you are when you show up. My point is that spending a day enrolling your child for school is a lot less of a price to pay rather than ruining your child's future. It is obvious that homeschooling can cause traumatizing effects on the child after their homeschooling years, or schooling years. With little experience in socialization and different, more lenient and relaxed curriculum, your child will not succeed to their full potential. Kimberly Flanagan, a former homeschooled student, said, and I quote, "Homeschooling kept me from experiencing a lot of generic lessons a child learns throughout school. When I went to college, I struggled immensely. I am trying to be a nurse, but I have failed the test numerous of times, which means I have to start the whole process over before taking it again. Sometimes I feel like giving up. Her sister, Corey Flanagan, was also a homeschooled student. And I quote, she said, "Homeschooling felt like house arrest. I barely ever left, and when I did, it was for church. Do not let this be your child one day. Enroll your children or child in public schools, and you will have a lifetime of release. Knowing that your child is being taught and influenced in what they need in order to succeed."